everyone. Thank you for visiting my channel, Holistic Beauty. I am Empress Queen, your guider, your reader. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today I'm doing a pick a card reading. It is a love reading, and it is who do they want and desire to be with, me or them? So this pick a card reading can be for a person you're with, and you're possibly a side piece, or they're with you and they have a side piece and you found out, or you're okay with them having a side piece, or you've broken up with them, they've moved on, or you just like them, or they're your crush and you know they like someone else, and they like you. So this is dealing with like a third party situation or a love triangle or however you want to call it. Just knowing like what is the person's desires, advising what can you do, or what is it that they're thinking and their ideas of the situation. I feel like this can kind of help. You know, third party situations can be very confusing. And bless those that can deal with it patiently and strongly. Anyways, I have 4 piles. I did wanted to make a video where I've already, shuffled the cards in front of you and put it down, but there's so much cards inside of it that it would take too long to shuffle, to the point that it would cut the video off and I would have to make 2 videos for one thing, and I don't want to do that. So I've already pre-shuffled. I don't know what's in here. I haven't looked at them. So I'm just kind of like gonna pull them around. I don't know what's going on. Just was in the mood to switch them around. I really don't know what's in there, but I feel like that makes it better. All right, so this is a general reading. So, a lot of people visit, pick a card readings. This is not time-stamped, so you can always come back later on and look at it again. It could be a couple of months from now. It could be a year from now. It could be 2 years from now. If the energy is there, it's there. So with that being said, everything's not going to resonate specifically to your situation. If you want something more specific to your situation, you can always book a reading with me by clicking to my website in the description box, or going on my channel and clicking the About tab and finding the icon with my website. So let's begin. So if you are able to, I would like you to close your eyes and think of the person that you have in question, that you're interested in. Excuse me, I have to drink my coffee. And I want you to think of them. If you can't close your eyes, just still try to think about them without closing your eyes. Think, if you know that they have another person, you can think of the other person. Visualize the other person. If you think they have another person, then visualize that person. Think of your feelings for them. And what is it that you truly want to know? And then take a deep breath. And whatever number or whatever card is sticking out to you, that's the one that you should pick. If you have more than one person in question, then pick another pile. Here goes. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. So let's get started. Alrighty. So we're going to start with, how do they feel about you? Ooh, okay. Hey. All right. I tell you right now, whoever you are thinking about, they think you're their soulmate. Um, and it's funny because when I look at this card right here, the first, and this is dealing with the third eye chakra. If you don't know about chakras, they're the seven energies that um, governs our body through our spinal cords, and this is dealing with the third eye. It's, if you've heard of it, it's the chakra that is indigo purple, and it sits in the middle of your forehead. It deals with perception, judgment, how you perceive things. But this part stuck out to me, and I don't know why. I heard that you're the apple of their eye. Like, they view you as their soulmate. They can feel you even when you are not with them. They love you. They put the L in love. Like, look at this one. It says, choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. They feel that you're the love of their life. They feel that you're their world. Look at this card, the universe. They really love you. The Ace of Cups. This person, no matter if they're with someone else, or they're talking to someone else, or they're dealing with someone else, they love you. And they feel like no matter who they're dealing with, they will always be with you, or they would always come back to you, or they would always love you, because there is a connection. You guys are connected spiritually. They feel like you guys known each other beyond this life. If they get into that kind of thing, they believe that you are they Michelle to their Obama, their Beyonce to their Jay-Z, or their Jay-Z to their Beyonce, or they Obama to Michelle, or their, I don't know, or their Mike to Sean, or their Shantae to Brittany. Like, you're theirs. They love you. They're not going anywhere because they're connected to you spiritually, which it to me is one of the highest levels of love. And a lot of people don't know this. When you're connected spiritually in love, or you feel that you're spiritually connected with someone, you tend to love them in different stages. You tend to hold them in a high regards. So, looking good. Looking good. You put this aside. How do they feel about the other person? Okay. The other person, they feel that the other person, they don't want to be with this other person. They don't feel like this other person loves them authentically. Either the person abused their power, uses them. They feel very confused about this person. Almost like this person seems to them deceptive. Like they're after their money, or they're after something but not love. Be willing to express love. When we express love, we begin to receive more love. And so this person, I feel like the person expresses love to them, but they don't take them seriously because of their character. Something about this person just seems false, and they don't really know what this person is after. but there is a person circling them. I don't feel like they really care for them. It's either that person has a crush on them too, or that person tries to get them. They probably had like an episode or like a one night stand, and then they don't really want to be with them, and that person just, I heard this person, that the other person is viewed to them as a deceiver or a liar. They cannot trust them. They abuse their power. I'm hearing that this person, for them, is mainly sex, or it could be the opposite way around. Like, they might be deceiving this person and expressing love to them, but really it's about money or what they can get out of them. I'm also hearing for some of you with this situation, they cannot be themselves with this person because this person likes their mate to be a certain way and they can't be themselves. And so they want to be who they are, and they feel like they can be who they are with you. They can express their love. They don't have to tether back and forth between, are you deceiving? It's just so pure between the two of you. Even if you guys have issues, they still can understand you and know where you are. With this other person, they just feel like they don't really know. So I would have to say pile one, they desire to be with you versus the other person. They don't want to be with the other person. It's no. I see that whatever the situation is, the outcome, they are going to make a quick decision to just be with you and to leave this other person out. Cut them off and not deal with them anymore. So I hope you like that pile one. That's pretty much what it is for your reading. If you like that, you can go ahead and subscribe and like and share this video and subscribe to my channel. So we're moving on to pile two. So I'm going to put down again. For this pile, I'm going to put down how they feel about you. It is just cold in here, and I just keep shivering. I sound like an Autobot. This one has 4. This one has a lot of cards. All right, this pile, I can tell you right now, for those of you who picked pile 2, you are definitely dealing with someone that you've already dealt with. So an ex, someone that you just had a fling with, someone that you probably had a fling with for some time. I'm feeling like some long-term energy. It doesn't necessarily could be a relationship. It could be that you guys may have had a long fling, or you guys were friends for a long time, and then things just didn't work out. I feel like they really hurt you. And even though they hurt you, you still want them, or you're still in love with them. This also definitely screams third-party situation. So, I'm hearing for some of you, you knew about their relationship. You knew that they were in a relationship already. I'm hearing some of you that this has something to do with a supervisor or a boss, someone that was over you at a job, and they either had a wife already or a husband, or they had to pick the job over you, or they had to pick something over you, or they refused to leave the person, kind of leaving you in the dark. And I feel like you had to let go of this connection. I don't feel like they've walked away. You more had to walk away, and it saddened you because you really felt something. what I'm getting is that they want you to look at this in a different perception. Practice compassion. And see this card, they're kind of reflecting. They know they hurt you and they're sorry, but they just cannot move so quick with you. I feel like some of this has to do with somebody that you work with. That screams out loud to me. Somebody that you work with just couldn't mess their image up, and so they couldn't just make that decision to be with you, and they wish you can understand. Some of them, whoever this is, there's a commitment as to the reason why they chose whatever situation over you. Either the person and them have children, or it has something to do with the job, or the person threatened them to put them on child support, something in the nature where they feel like, I have feelings for you, but I can't right now. And so although they desire you and they feel bad, they understand why you let go. I'm also hearing they were very indecisive. They couldn't really make a decision, and they were kind of leaving you in the dark. They weren't really telling you much, and they kind of wish they would have spoke their truth. But they feel like you walking away was just. They're not upset that you walked away. They're actually admiring the confidence that you have to walk away from the situation. But they do have very passionate feelings for you. I wouldn't say deep, deep love, but they have a lot of passion for you. They enjoyed the situation. I also am getting because you walk away now, they're going to stop being like this, which represents Pisces. So I am seeing Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Virgo. I mean, some of the energy there, because you've walked away, it results in them wanting to tell the truth to you as to why they can't move forward with you. And so that's how they're feeling about you. So they do desire to be with you, but let's see who or what do they desire more. Because for some of you, it's not just another person, it's actually a job situation and their stability. For some of you, it is a long-term relationship or some type of obligation for this one. So the other person, okay. Pile number 2. I could tell you what now. If this is about another lover, it's definitely for obligation reasons. They do not want to be with this person. They're kind of like I know this says take a love chance right here in this card, but I'm looking at the water and the boat, and I don't just go by what the card is saying. I also go by little symbols in the cards that stick out to me, and also this guy at the ocean. It's kind of like they're just going with the tides with this relationship, and I feel like it has something to do with either they've been in this relationship for a long time, or there's children involved. It's like they get up and look in the mirror, why am I still with this person? They've lost interest, and that's probably why they did what they did in the first place. I don't get that this person is a player per se. I know that's kind of weird saying, okay, well, they're dealing with me while they're in a relationship. But this person didn't do it out of playing. They're really just over the relationship. They don't really want to be in it, but they don't know how to face this truth and tell this person, I'm done. They're trying to find the strength. They're looking within to let the person know, hey, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. Our sex life is dead. We don't connect spiritually. I'm cheating with a coworker. I'm cheating with someone else. They're going to take a chance with you. They're going to come to you and tell you the truth, because they're not all the way honest with you. I wouldn't say they're lying to you. I just think they're not being clear is what I'm getting. But they're not going to necessarily tell the person that they had an affair, because they're a kind of person that doesn't want to hurt them. I'm getting a lot about Pisces. So, but they're gonna eventually tell this person, you know what, I don't want to be here anymore, and move on to you. I don't see anyone else. Yeah, they're gonna choose passion, which is they have a lot of passion for you. See this? And I just want to clarify, because I feel like for this group, some people doubt, okay, why do they have passion for me? How do I know they're not going to do the same thing? Because this person in this pile did not cheat out of being a player. They kind of just was over their relationship. It kind of just happened. Yeah. So I'm also getting that you haven't spoken to them in a while, and that's because they are busy contemplating and finding the way to let this person know they're done. Excuse me. So that's for pile number 2. I don't want my videos to go longer than 30 minutes because it's going to cut in to do 2 videos, and I feel like that's confusing. So let's get on to pile number 3. Let's see here. How do they feel about you? Okay. Now, this pile, I can tell you right now, I'm getting 2 different scenarios. So either A, you are a new love interest, and they have another love interest. Like, there's 2 of you, or a lot. They have a lot of options, this person. Like, they are so conflicted. I feel like this person is very tempting and attractive. Either she's extremely beautiful, has a lot of charisma, or he is just fine. Like, he got, like, a lot of people want this person. So you, just to let you know off the back, pile number 3, you have a lot of competition. They don't know if they can positively move forward because they're kind of not knowing who to be with. They're kind of, this person, I wouldn't say is a player, but they're big single. So I don't feel like you're with this person. They're enjoying being single. They're enjoying just the smooth sailing in life. They don't have no obligations. You know, you want to kick it. We can have some drinks. That's cool. You invite me over to dinner, or I can cook for you. That's cool. Everything with them is cool. I get that. You want to have sex? That's cool. You don't want to have sex? That's cool. Like, they just be in their own lane. They flow to the flow. Their main focus is money. Their main focus is their goals and what they want to do. They like to travel too. So your person is all about traveling, enjoying life. They like a lot of peace. I'm also hearing this person like sports, like golfing. They like peaceful tennis. So this person must have money. They like to be, they're studious. I can feel it. And so they have so many options. I can tell you they do notice you. They find you attractive, but they're not sure if they want to pick you because they're kind of like picking themselves. Like, they're not sure if they're even ready to be in a relationship with anyone. And something that they're hoping for all of you, because I see it's a lot of different people after this person, whoever the person that can endure this time where they're in this space of just wanting to deal with themselves and just go with the flow and enjoy them, that's who the person they're going to end up leaning to more. So let's say if they're like, hey, you invite them out to just for some wings, or y'all go out, you play golf with them. I've seen they're very sportsy. That's what they like to do on their time, or something where y'all just chill, get a couple of drinks and talk. If you do that without being overly emotional or just going with the flow of things, because if you can see this, it says love endures. You can see them, they're on the ocean just flowing and enjoying themselves. He or she will eventually gravitate to that person. So I don't feel like they're solely thinking about you. They're more so thinking about themselves. Let's see. They don't have anyone. This person doesn't have a specific lover. And that's because they either just went through a divorce or some type of breakup in the past, and they're just enjoying being big single. Like, they are enjoying being single, and they don't want anyone to mess that up if they don't have anybody else. They're not in a relationship with anybody else. They don't have their eye on any of their eyes is on themselves and their coins, okay? Coins is who they love. That's who they pick. The money, honey. Benjamin is your competitor. And it doesn't really matter how much money you make. It matters how much money they're putting into their pockets or what business they got going. And it's mainly just to enjoy. They love to enjoy life. So this pile 3, there's no other lover there. There's just a lot of competition. And so here again, love makes a difference. So I feel like if you can go with the flow of things, you'll be good. And I'm hearing they find you attractive as well. So I don't feel like you guys even chill. I feel like this is just a crush. It could be somebody that you work with, or I'm hearing that it's somebody you might see at a store, that you know where they work, or you see them somewhere, like a store, or you probably do sports with them. But this is a crush for sure. And you just find them. I mean, like when they're next to you, you just watching everything, their shoes, their body sculpture, their hair. I'm hearing their eyes, but mainly their hair. Like, you just love their hair. And you're just like, oh my God, the way you carry yourself. And they're just so relaxed and humble. Even though they're attractive, they're so cool. Like, whatever, everything's whatever with them. Because their main focus is enjoying life. And so, if you can speak up. Like, you don't have to, I repeat, don't display your emotions. Like, don't say, hey, I like you. Invite them out. Do things. You don't have to do what they do. You could do what you do, but invite them into your world. Show them something new since they're so adventurous. I'm getting a lot of Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, very earthy, fiery type of vibe. You don't have to get wrapped up in the signs, but if you just invite them out and do something with them, whether it's something you like to do, they like to do, or both, and make the sacrifice in just going with the flow while they take care of their business, you have the potential to be their choice because they already find you attractive. So that is for pile number 3. Yeah, because we're almost spilling into the 30s. So pile number 4 might be on another video. So last but not least, pile 4. I feel like the other pile had more cards. That's how it goes, though. Who do they desire more? Me or them? Okay. Pile number 4. This is also a pile that is dealing. This one is dealing definitely with an ex. Or I'm getting ex. You guys were in relationship. you gave them a lot. And I can see like you love, oh my God, you love this person. You care for them so much. I see you just always making sure they're good. And I'm feeling a lot of masculine energy, so I'm not sure, but I feel like this is a masculine watching over a feminine. And when I mean masculine, it's just more so the energy, not the gender. So you're more dominating and more of a protector. Whether you're a woman or a man, it's like a woman looking over, not to say a child. You weren't being a mother to them, or a dad looking over a daughter, or a son looking over a son, or a daughter looking over a daughter. I wouldn't say that you were mothering them or fathering them. This just more like you provided them so much. You cared for them. I see that in the symbol. This stuck out to me. And you gave them a lot of yourself, but they really like broke your heart. Or in the way they broke your heart, it's not, I feel like it has something to do with their actions, something they did to themselves. So it's either they had some type of issue. I don't feel like they cheated. I don't get that vibe, even though this is me versus them. I just feel like the relationship didn't work out, or they needed some time away from you because they had to focus on themselves. Because I feel like this person that you're focused on was broken. And they're healing, and they appreciate what you've done for them, and they're asking for your forgiveness. And they're hoping that you forgive them because they got tired of you shadowing them all the time. They felt bad. They felt like a burden. So they kind of just, this person walked away. I don't feel like it was for someone else, but if it was, it's because that person was on the same wavelength as them. And you can see over here, like, there's a person shadowing them again, playing music, and music, you know, calms, a beast. You were their calmness. They relied a lot on you. So a lot of codependency, and they don't want that. They didn't feel that it was healthy for you and fair. Even though you didn't mind, but you did. And so I feel like this relationship needed to be reestablished. So they're asking for your forgiveness. They were a broken person. I feel like you brought a lot of hope and light to their life. You made their life move very positively, and they're just grateful and happy to meet you. They made you you made them look within themselves. Like, they really, you made them had to realize who they are and what they truly wanted in life. You were their inspiration, and they have a deep love for you. And it's not a passionate love. It's just love and respect and admiration. They will never forget you. They will always remember you. They are just in a space where they're focused on themselves because they know that they're damaged. The light